straight between the yellow cones. What we do now is nicely squeeze the power. We're going to come up a gear into second. And then up another gear. Cool, and up another gear. Fantastic. Alright then, so we're going a bit faster, so I'm waiting to give a good squeeze a little bit early for coming down a gear. I'm waiting to brake and then come down the gears. So again, get nice and tight into each apex cone. Now we're in second, so again, just be a little bit careful when you get on the power. Squeeze on the power for me now. Straighten up a gear for me. And another gear. Cool. And another gear for me. Cool. And up the power now. Firm on the brakes for me. Go down a gear. And down another gear for me. Come off the brakes now. And around to the right hand side. Back to the left. Good. Squeeze on the power. Off you and then just straighten up. Nicely squeeze the power up again. Cool. Up again. Cool. Alright then. So we're to lift off the power now. Nice and smooth on the front. Give it a good squeeze when you're smooth. There we go. Down a gear. Excellent. Nice and tight into the red cone. Over to the left. Firm on the brakes for me. Cool. And we're tucking nicely around your yellow cone on the right. Cool. So I want you to squeeze a little bit of power. Going to bring the car all the way over to the left hand side for me. So just start to nicely squeeze on the power. And as we're straightening up, feed the power. Off we go again. Cool. Up again. And up another gear. Cool. Firm on the brakes now for me. Down a gear, down another gear. Excellent. Off the brakes, took the nose of the car nice and tight into each apex cone. And then I'm going to squeeze on the power nicely. Off you go.
That car's pretty fast, isn't it?
Up again. And up again. Cool. And then off the power now. Nice and firm on the brakes. Down a gear, down another gear. Excellent. Bring the car all the way over to your right hand side. Nice and tight into your apex cone. Good. Ease on the power as we come through the apexes. Good. Back on the power. And off the power now, nice and smooth on the brake, good. Down a gear, over to your right hand side, lift off the brakes, back over to your left, and we're over to your left hand side. So a bit more so we can open up that corner. Don't turn just yet on the brakes. Now you can turn. So again, nice and tight to your apex cone. Just again, careful about getting on the power. Let's bring the car all the way over to the left hand side for me. So I'll squeeze on the power as we come through. And up you go. Up we go. Cool, nice and firm on the brake for me. Down a gear. Off the brakes, took the nose of the car nice and tight into each apex. Cool, squeeze the power for me. And as you straighten up, off we go. Cool, up again. And up again. Excellent. Okay, so lift off the power now. Nice and firm on the brakes. Down a gear, down another gear. Excellent. Took the nose of the car nice and tight into each apex cone. And we can squeeze on the power. Straighten up, off we go. Cool, up again. And up another gear for me. Fantastic. So lift off the power now, nice and firm on the brakes, down a gear, down another gear, nice and tight into your apex cone on the right hand side, back across to the left. Let's bring the car all the way over to your left, nice and firm on the brakes now. Cool. Set the nose of the car nice and tight into your apex on the right hand side. Same again, I'm going to bring the car all the way over to your left hand side. Good. Open the steering wheel out now, start to squeeze the power. There we go. Up again. Up another gear. And then firm on the brakes now for me, down a gear. Down again. Excellent. Took the nose of the car nice and tight over to your right hand side, back into your left. Good. Squeeze that power now. Off we go. Up again. And up another gear. Fantastic. So just before the landing light, lift off the power, firm on the brakes. Good. Down a gear, down another gear. Excellent. Good. Squeeze that power now. Brilliant. Up again. Up another gear. And firm on the brakes for me now. Good. Down a gear and down another gear. Excellent. Nice and tight into each apex cone. There you go. So I just got a bit close to that one there. Then firm on the brakes now. Cool. And I hate to ruin it, but that is your 3 miles.
I've got the aerial atom.
Keep going. You're right there, sorry. So again, just off the power now. And then nice and slowly bring us to a stop. Okay. Cool. Yeah, you've got your atom.
Yeah, and then my dad and my little brother in the BMW.
Sound. Alrighty then. So, with your foot on the brake, I want you to pull both paddles.
Sorry?
With your foot on the brake, I want you to pull both paddles. There you go. And then you can hop out.
I think that's a bit better than the Lamborghini, to be fair.
Oh, it's far better. There you go, buddy, if you take that.
Thank you.
There you are. And then jump in my seat, I'm going to jump in your seat. We'll get going.
Should I keep these up?
You can hold them if you want. Just keep hold of them for the time being.